If it was Half-Life 3, I would have been coming punching and kicking through that door. Guys, guess what?
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Three Hit Combo Podcast. My name is Matt. I'm here with Tam and Andy. All right, there, I got it in.
The interrupters. How are you, Matt?
I am just fantastic. Like 100% rainbows and sunshine.
I'm great, too.
As I am every Sunday.
Yes?
Yeah.
You seem actually awake today.
You know what? I am actually awake. I woke up 20 minutes ago.
Oh,
Better than the 5 we normally get.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you sent me that text that was like, hey, guys, I got to be somewhere at noon. Can we make sure we're on time? And I was like, all right, I guess I got to get up.
Yes, you gotta.
I got to take the long walk down the hall
Yeah.
to get to the studio.
Well, you guys got to remember, like, I don't just walk from my room to the studio, which is literally like a 5-foot, 90-degree angle.
Yeah. You got to take a shit first.
No, I have to walk all the way down to the front door and unlock it.
Oh, my God.
So that's down about, what, five steps?
You can't text
6
your dad
steps?
and be like,
Dad,
Dad,
get the door.
get
the door.
Have your dad drive all the way over here.
Yeah.
We used to give a buddy that we had in middle school, his backyard was Anderson Middle School, and he would always show up late, like, to school.
Show up
In
late.
middle school. So we would always give him shit, be like, dude, what time do you have to get up to, like, walk to school? Like 7 or like 5 in the morning? And he's just like, I just wake up, and I'm like, school's right there. I just don't want to come. But he would show up like 2 minutes before we had to be to class, like, every day.
His priorities are straight.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
He's great time management.
He's probably sitting on the toilet. He's like, oh, shit. It's 7:55.
I got to take a shit.
I gotta go.
I have a friend at work that does that. Like, you can only be late so many times in a 6-month period before they terminate you. And he's, like, sitting, like, right on the line. And you can be up to, like, 3 minutes late without a problem. And he comes walking in at, like, 1:32 and 40 seconds, like, every day. And I'm like, Jesus, dude.
He's
God, he's playing it hard.
I wonder if that's like his rush. He like goes home
Yeah,
and his life
rush,
is empty. He's got nothing but ramen, old friends he runs. He's like, 20 seconds, all I had left today. Let's go.
Let's do this.
We can make it 18 tomorrow.
Keep pushing it.
He's just standing outside the door looking at his watch. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't do it anymore. I gotta go.
Well, Friday, he's like, I left 40 minutes early. I'm like, all right, cool. And he's like, well, then I thought I could hit the bank and get something to eat. I'm like, no.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
And he was almost late again.
Mistakes.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I thought I would hate having, well, I kind of do hate having Fridays and Sundays off at work because you don't have 2 days off in a row. So it feels like you're always feels like you're coming or going.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like you've actually been away from work.
Yeah.
But I do like having Fridays off because Fridays at work the past few weeks have been absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
And I'm at home reading the work chat like,
Bitches.
Sucks to be you guys.
yeah.
Wait, you can access your work chat from home?
Mm-hmm.
What does he use?
Why do you?
Hip chat?
AOL Instant Messenger?
No. Oh, we were talking about at work. We're going to bring AOL Instant Messenger back.
All right, good luck. Is it even still around?
I think it's still around.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought they killed it. I know Yahoo Messenger's dead.
I think it's just for pedophiles.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because nobody uses it, so it's safe for that.
Pedophiles and other pedophiles
for the
pretending
the
to be
children that are
children.
not
Yeah.
using it. That's got to be the absolute worst place.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is AOL still has like 3 to 4 million subscribers to this day.
Oh, I get customers with AOL email addresses all the time.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I can understand it's probably maybe people, like, way out in the country stuff who can just use phone lines. But, I mean, DSL is still a pretty viable option because it's satellite. So, I don't know. What?
No, nothing. I was, when you said DSL, I was going to make a joke.
About dick-sucking lips.
Yeah. I looked at Tam, and Tam looked back at me, and I didn't have one ready, so.
Do you got one, bro? I don't got one. The eye communication.
Yeah.
You become a master of the eyes on a podcast.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know to look at your eye or your nipple. We're all
Since
shirtless.
I'm always shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Letting the puppies breathe, you know?
Well, sometimes they get a little sweaty.
Bark, bark.
No, the podcast is the only time it's really socially acceptable.
Yeah. Soon
And
we'll
when
move
you're
down-
driving in your car,
Yeah.
having a drumstick in one hand and a beer in the other, fucking going down the road, listening to fucking Iron Maiden.
Driving with your
go.
knees.
So there might be a chunk of time in October that I won't be here because I'm going to Italy again.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So
What part of Italy,
Italy
are we
again.
going to?
Tuscany.
Ooh, I've never been to Tuscany.
It's a region. not a
So, when did you want to let me know that we were going there?
part. Tickets are expensive.
Are you going to propose?
Who's the new wife?
Yeah. Little do you know, it's you. Fuck yes.
I've got something to tell Abby.
it's
She's going to be so excited not to deal with me anymore.
a tradition. Every time Andy goes to
Yeah,
Italy, he has to propose.
It's a 100% success rate so far.
Just find some random people on the street. Do you speak English? No? Okay. Just find someone that speaks English. Be like, all right, we got to do this.
Come over here by the memorial.
Yeah. By the what was it Ethiopian Memorial?
Ooh, good job.
Ethiopian War Memorial.
You said, what was this? And I was like, don't do that.
That's right. She doesn't listen.
It's okay.
Though the Camilla sense will probably kick in
Yeah,
now.
shit will. I don't listen to what?
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
You should you
don't
should
know,
like
I
propose to her to renew your vows. Although no one renews their vows 2 years into the marriage.
Actually, it'll be 3 by then.
Will it be 3 already?
Yeah.
Gross.
Fuck.
I know.
Letting you guys know, not this week, but next week, I'm also going to be out of town.
You playing your card game?
I'm playing my dumbass card game.
Nice.
Going to Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
we're going to Worlds. If I win the whole thing, I get to be immortalized into a playing card that is legal to play the game.
Are you going?
And
Abby?
I will give each of you a copy of this card to keep in your wallet. So you'll be like, hey,
Oh, dude,
who's
I'll totally
that,
keep a card
who's
in my
that
wallet.
third friend of yours on
I'll-
the podcast?
I'll do
and you're
it.
like,
Yeah.
look at this fellow.
Yeah, I'll totally keep
Look
a card
how
of you in
nerdy
my
this
wallet.
guy
Fuck
is.
yeah. That'd be awesome.
I'm very excited.
Like it's exciting to be immortalized as a card, but I bet you like no one's gonna play your card
Well, I get to help make it.
because
So I
everyone's
get to
gonna
make it kinda
everyone's
broken.
gonna be like, God, this is the fucking guy I played at Worlds.
I mean, that happens. Yeah.
I
I
don't
played
want
at
to play his
nationals
card.
against 3 people who had cardboard.
Like if I had lost to you at Worlds and I pulled your card out of my deck, I'd be like,
Well, this is the discard pile right here.
You guys ready to hit gaming?
Yeah.
yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Gaming news so great, you'll be coming back for more. This is gaming news.
Hey Andy, I got good news for you.
Is it Half-Life 3?
Yeah,
It's probably some fucking Injustice news.
Probably. If it was Half-Life 3, I would have been coming punching and kicking through that door. Guys, guess what? Just kicked the foot through the door.
I would love to have you not known. Just come
Oh,
in,
yeah.
come in with a Slurpee. Hey guys, what's going on?
yeah. Wait till Andy's mouth is like full of liquid.
We're gonna start the podcast right now, Andy. You'll find out.
Nintendo is launching a new 2DS XL.
Oh, yeah. I love their naming schemes.
Uh,
They're so good.
Andy, just so you know, it does not have 3D.
How much is it? Because I heard it was more. Like, it was like they said like an affordable 3DS.
It's $150.
That's not affordable.
The cool thing about this 2DS XL though is it doesn't look like a friggin' door stopper.
Yeah,
It
actually
looks like a
folds.
3DS.
I had a Mitch's brother had the 2DS, and I was the original one.
Yeah.
And I remember like playing it, and I'm like, I do not like this at all.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty rough. It's
It was like playing a wedge of cheese.
it's like perfect for like if you're 7. Like that's great. It's a great console or a great handheld if you're 7. Amazing. If you're 7.5, maybe 8, it's pure garbage.
Well, I wasn't the big thing about it is like kids would break the screen or whatever because it's on a hinge. So like if we don't have a hinge,
I can't break it.
if we have a wedge, there's no way they could break it. But
Like for who their demographic is, like I totally get the non-clamshell design. Like I get it. And it made it like impossible to put in your pocket to take to school. Mm-hmm. You have to like put it under your hat or something.
you have to bring Jinko jeans back.
Oh God, Jinko.
When I was in 7th grade, I was wearing Jinko jeans, and I fit an entire science textbook into the back pocket. You can ask Matt Leeper. He was the one that put it in there.
He put his science book in your back pocket.
Yeah, he sure
That's
did.
the nerdiest innuendo I've ever heard. I could feel the chemistry. Anyways, next story.
Shut your whore mouth.
You can buy a Nintendo 64 Mini for less than $64.
What?
That's awesome.
So I got a story here. Hold on.
Yeah. Because I said I'd buy a 64 if they did that like the re-release thing.
Nah, that's not what this is.
I don't care. What's up?
So, if you search for a Raspberry Pi case on Etsy or eBay,
Oh.
you can find a ton of kits that you can assemble your own Nintendo 64 Mini. Now, what's cool though is these things look fucking awesome.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So, if you have like a 3D printer,
Oh, 3D printer.
yeah,
We've got Tim the Toolman Taylor coming into the podcast. We've got a 3D printer.
The only downside is I have the newest Raspberry Pi, and it struggles with N64. Apparently, there's a way
Really?
you can yeah, it does. There's some that work really well, like Super Mario 64 works really well, but Hydro Thunder does not.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Might as
which
well
is the
throw it
only
away.
game.
Yeah,
Anybody on this
that was
podcast
the first thing I
cares about.
tested was Hydro Thunder, and it was disappointing. But apparently, you can change some coding or some like lines of code in the thing, and it works a little better. But you need to get heat sinks for it because I guess it really works the processor.
How does Castlevania 64 work?
Fuck that. Never play it.
That game's really, really bad.
is it?
It's not amazing, but
No, it's bad.
10-year-old Tam didn't think it was bad. 10-year-old Tam just thought that maze part in the middle was fucking bullshit. Sweet, an invulnerable enemy that I can't die, and the internet's not an acceptable source to look up this one fucking dumb part. Sweet, let me break this game and sell it on a yard sale.
All right, to continue our Nintendo news, the Nintendo Switch sales exceed March expectations.
No way.
Do you have the Breath of the Wild sales?
I
Is that-
don't.
Because isn't it more than
There are
Switch?
more
Yeah.
Breath of the Wilds on Switch sold than there are Switches in the wild.
Oh, no, I got it here.
Yeah.
Zelda Breath of the Wild sold 2.76 million Switch versions. 2.74 million Switches have been sold worldwide.
That's so awesome.
That's awesome. That means that sucks. That like I mean I've seen a bunch of pictures where it's like my girlfriend thought she was being awesome and bought me a game, and it was like, but I don't own a Switch.
That's so great.
That's a great stat. Like, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I'm very excited for the Nintendo Switch. I think it's not a console that, like, the early adapters, they're having fun with it, and like every time that I'm like, fuck, I just want to go to some restaurant and go play Zelda. Like, I can't. But with the Nintendo Switch, I could just go sit down in a fucking Arby's and just play my little heart out.
That's where you want to play Zelda?
Yeah.
I love Arby's.
At an Arby's? Bring me more roast beef.
Roast beef and curly fries. Put
Have
them
you
in my
guys
mouth.
seen their new gyro commercials?
Gyro commercials?
Yes.
It's like I need a hero. They use that song. They're like, I need a hero, but instead of hero, it's just the Arby's voiceover guy just going gyro. But the way they cut it, it's probably one of the best fucking commercials I've seen.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is fucking amazing. Hulu plays it all the time.
Hey, Mass Effect Andromeda is 33% off for PS4 and Xbox One.
Hype.
So have fun playing a really
Fucked up
buggy
faces and
game.
all.
Yeah.
I guess they sort of fixed it, but
Dude, I was watching the best video. It was like Mass Effect Andromeda, and then it had like the price and how long it took to make, and
dude,
then
it took a lot of money.
it played like all the really best scenes with like just weird dialogue and faces, and
I read an interesting story that like it was two BioWare developers that were making it, or like two developing companies, and the main company, like the company that got to like outsource and help them with, basically did not listen to one thing they told them to do.
really,
Yeah,
Oh,
so it was
great.
like not good communication between the two studios.
That sucks. Too bad. You guys ready for all the dislikes? I don't like Mass Effect. That's a bad game.
I tried playing one. My dad fucking. I think my dad has played the trilogy.
I don't really like Mass
4 or
Effect that
5
much
times.
either. Although I have it now on Steam, I was gonna give it another shot.
Can we rebrand the podcast as the Mass Effect Hate Group?
Yeah.
Hype.
I did enjoy BioWare's Dragon Age though; those were good.
I didn't like it either.
1 and 2 were good. I never played Inquisition because I
I
didn't have
exclusively played Inquisition. I got about 4 hours, 6 hours in, and I was
one
like,
was so good.
I'm done. I'm done.
All right, last story in gaming news here. You want to hear the most surprising thing about Call of Duty World War II?
It's we're gonna call it WWDOS.
Okay.
Dubs dose.
Jetpacks.
Jetpacks? More horses.
No, it has Nazi zombies.
Oh.
You don't fucking say.
Yep.
I've been saying forever that I would love to see.
This is the time they don't shoehorn Nazi zombies in.
But it's in the main story. We're getting fantasy in the main story.
But I've been saying I would love to see a D-Day beach scene with like next gen graphics, because I remember the Medal of Honor that started with D-Day and the place. It was like the first PS2 Medal of Honor, and it was awesome.
I've never played that game, but I have that in my memory bank somewhere.
It's probably one of the more iconic game scenes from that era of gaming.
It might have been like on like a Walmart demo thing. You know, I think that's like how I have that.
I miss the days of demo discs.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Sony sending out those.
I used to have a bunch of demo
those
discs.
PlayStation demo discs.
I never got
Yeah.
demo discs, but I'd always like go kill my neck at a Walmart, like looking up at the top of the screen,
Yeah.
being like, "Oh my god, this new Sonic game looks awesome." It didn't. It didn't really look awesome. It was a Sonic game.
All right, guys, that's all I have for gaming news. Let's move into technology.
I am programmed for your pleasure.
Floppy disks, CDs, and Blu-rays. This is technology news.
Please assume the position.
One of the best characters in Fallout.
I love Fisto. Hackers leak new episodes of Orange is the New Black.
Which is really crazy that hasn't happened sooner with Netflix.
Did you see that dude's dick?
What?
There's a dick.
Nice. Who's the dude?
That was the one. I
Is
know.
it-
I don't know.
Is it Gimpy?
I don't know. I was just scrolling through Twitter, and they were like, "Here's a screen from Orange is the New Black that was leaked," and
Big dick.
just dick on the timeline.
Nice. Dick on the timeline.
That's a good song there. Got that dick on the timeline.
Or like a at least a solid band name.
Dick on that timeline.
Dick on the timeline.
Of course, this is the hacker's name, the Dark Overlord,
Leader of Lizard Squad.
has claimed responsibility for the leak.
Okay.
The Dark Overlord. So awesome.
He gets laid
So
every
awesome.
day.
Every day. Somebody's not into him. Like, pff, whatever, Steve. Like, you don't understand. I'm the Dark Overlord. And then in a Bruce Almighty move, just all the clothes are gone.
Works every time.
Speaking with Torrent Freak, the hacking group claims that a post-production company engaged in negotiations to prevent the release of one of its most high-profile shows months ahead of schedule. Payment never materialized, and the group made good on its threats.
Huh. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Has everyone here seen Orange is the New Black?
Yeah.
I watched it up to the last season.
Oh, okay.
And then I just kind of...
I don't want to watch the next season.
Why?
They
I heard it happens in 3 days, though. Like the
Yeah.
timeline is just 3 days.
Yeah, they
Well, yeah, they got to do that 70s show and slow it down, or else Piper's gonna leave prison.
that's true.
If you look at that 70s show, they spread like they have like a freshman year and then a sophomore year, and then they like really drag out the junior and senior years to make
Oh,
5
shit,
more
guys.
seasons.
They got rid of my favorite character.
Eric.
The from Orange Is the New Black, not from
Oh,
that 70s show.
Yeah, who's your favorite character?
The black chick.
That was your favorite character?
Crazy Eyes.
Not
No.
Crazy Eyes.
Oh, the other one.
Poussey.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was your favorite character, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, she was a good character, but I'm surprised she was your favorite.
She was my favorite. I'm not gonna like the main character
Yeah,
because
well, she's dead as shit.
There you go. She's dead as shit.
Yep, Piper. You don't like Piper that much?
Nah.
Yeah, I really don't either. It's more about the supporting cast. So the Dark Overlord reportedly showed off a copy of a contract that Larson Studios signed, and Larson Studios was going to pay them 50 bitcoins.
50? What's
Which
the
is-
Bitcoin up to at the moment?
It's actually pretty high. at the
That's
moment, Fyre.
$68,000.
Oh shit.
That's pretty fucked up. Like, this is just extortion.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like, this is not only did they illegally download, which, you know, that's one thing, but the extortion, like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Reminds me of an Italian mob family. You know, I just happened to get this. If you want this to be protected from the eyes, you know.
Yeah. And so the Dark Overlord tweeted, "Who is next on the list? Fox, IFC, Nat Geo, and ABC? Oh, what fun we're going to have. We're not playing games anymore."
What is that bit
Okay,
in my mask?
you
Yeah.
hold National Geographic shows.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, dude, you're not like some sort of country ready to go to war. Like,
yeah.
you're just leaking TV shows.
It's
It might be big to the production companies, but we're
Yeah.
not over here going, oh my God.
yeah.
Those penguins
Especially-
came out 2 weeks before schedule.
Yeah, especially the National Geographic. No one fucking cares. God damn.
So,
Is there anything else we got on that story?
well, I was reading a little bit, and there's not really anything super surprising.
What's the likelihood of this kid living in his mom's basement?
I don't know, probably low if he's getting payments for all these.
If
Can we
he's
talk about
getting
Bitcoin real
payments.
quick? How can that happen?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
How can the inflation of Bitcoin happen? So, like, it's so big. Doesn't it change
It
all
can
the
just-
time?
Yeah, it fluctuates like Noah. It's the most unpredictable currency.
Mhm.
When I had Bitcoin, it was like $18 a Bitcoin. But I bought it to buy some stuff, so I think I have like 0.5 Bitcoins now.
Nice.
Yeah.
So hold on. How much would you have then? What's the current rate of Bitcoin? Someone should Google it. Somebody who's
Man, I know there's a Bitcoin. Get, you know what? I'll do it.
yeah. I was making Andy do it.
We could do a whole podcast on explaining Bitcoin.
I know it's
I would love that
Bitcoin
because like it's one of those internet things that like I feel like a normie when I talk about it. I'm like, ha ha ha, yeah, Bitcoin. It's a internet thing. But then like somebody asks me, hey, what's Bitcoin? I'm like, ha ha ha, it's an internet thing.
So Merriam-Webster
Oh shit.
put sheeple in its
Sheeple?
dictionary.
Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ.
Sheeple. And to demonstrate it, they used an example of Apple fans.
That's accurate.
A definition of sheeple: people who are docile, compliant, or easily influenced. People likened to sheep. Example: Apple's debuted a battery case for a juice-sucking iPhone. An ungainly, lumpy case the sheeple will happily shell out $99 for,
That's so fucking funny.
which is a quote attributed to Doug Chris.
Yeah, that's accurate. All right, so apparently sitting in my wallet, which I don't even know how to get access to anymore, I have $685 worth of Bitcoin.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But like I said, I have the wallet ID. I just don't remember how to get it.
What the fuck? Start spending it.
I know. I could probably sell it. That'd
How
be
many
bad.
double-ended dildos can you get?
Probably at least 13. I'm hoping.
You're not wrong. At least 13. And so I can't go 1 week without taking a shot at Donald Trump. But
Go on.
EPA officially removes its climate change subsite.
It's not fucking real, man. Get with the times.
And as I mentioned on Facebook last night, if you accidentally get, like, if you can get Donald Trump to say the words EPA, he has to go back to the fifth dimension.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So just remember that next time you're in front of Donald Trump. You'd be like, what's the abbreviations for the thing you hate so
Fifth
much?
letter of the alphabet.
It is E.
What happens when liquid comes out your dick?
P.
First letter.
What-
I know where you're getting, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Not going back to the fifth dimension.
The shadow zone.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about the Fyre Festival?
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, I've been enjoying the shit out of that.
No.
So,
It's fantastic.
a bunch of rich kids were duped and going into a refugee camp, basically.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a big festival in the Bahamas. Bands playing, gourmet food, everything, just pretty much everything you would expect from rich Instagram kids.
Sure.
And that was its biggest market, was Instagram, rich Instagram kids.
That's so fucking awesome.
Tickets went from $1,200 to as high as $250,000.
Ticket to this concert or whatever.
This
It's
festival,
it's a festival, really.
Yeah.
Attendees were promised 3 days of luxury and performances by Blink 182, Designer, and Ray Sremmer. I don't know who those last two are. Apparently, this was also organized by Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Well, things didn't go that well. One of the first things people were promised was these luxury tents. Basically, they were tents, really, but they had like 2 queen-size beds, and they had nice seating and stuff in there. Well, actually, the tents were leftover disaster relief tents from FEMA,
That's fucking awesome.
and they did not have the luxuries you would expect.
Did they have air conditioning?
No.
Oh, I don't want to go.
So their gourmet dinner was apparently untoasted bread with pepper jack cheese on it and a handful of lettuce as a side salad.
Yeah.
This is so fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude, just Google. It's like FYRE. Just Google it when you have a moment. It's fantastic.
So
So these guys are getting
So
the
he-
literal fuck suit out of
how
them.
they handled the luggage is they
Probably.
threw their luggage out of the back of a semi-truck and just threw it out.
Like middle of the night too. No lights. Just throwing luggage.
The beer did not show up on the first day. So there was no beer.
Well, that's good. Keep these kids sober.
There was a skeleton crew. Basically, there were stands set up that just had nothing at it. It was just a stand that said things like concierge. The first aid people were missing. So people had to basically administer their own first aid if they had sunburns or cuts or anything like that.
Wow.
One video I saw, there was a whole bunch of like people just taking mattresses and throwing them into the ocean and like riding those and shit.
I don't know
I-
where the fuck they expect to go.
I really want this to be a Snapchat filter. Do we have Fire? The Snapchat
There's
filter?
there's a Snapchat story thing on it of
Yeah.
of the shit show that was the Fyre Festival.
That's really awesome.
Apparently, there were a lot of feral dogs too.
This is so awesome.
Everyone was trying to get off the island, but they were having trouble. The U.S. Embassy had to step in. Basically, it turned into a big refugee situation.
Of a bunch of rich white kids.
This is really,
I was
really
I was
funny.
reading this guy's rundown of it, and like I agreed with him when he said like, you know, they may be a bunch of rich kids, but like this sucks.
Yeah,
I'm
totally.
like, all right, yeah, it sucks. And he was like, then he followed up with, most of us had to scrape the bottom of the barrel to get here, and that's when I was like, fuck you. Like you,
about that.
you know, bottom of the barrel for me is not I get to take a trip to the Bahamas. So it's like fuck off.
Yeah.
That's like saying I got a small loan of $1 million.
Topical.
Well, I mean, it really is though.
Yeah.
Both of them were I had to scrape the bottom of the barrel to go to the Bahamas. Oh,
Okay.
good for you.
My apologies. My car has a flat tire. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that.
Get that Fix-A-Flat stuff. The can of foam, basically.
Yeah, just cover the whole fucking tire.
Yes.
Tam, where'd you get the monster truck wheel?
I made it.
All right, guys, that will do it for technology. Let's go ahead and move into news and wrap this baby up.
When there's some strange news in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
3-hit combo.
Some female dragonflies fake death to avoid males.
Just like real females.
A researcher observed female dragonflies doing something that many human women have probably considered. They fake their deaths.
That's so fucking awesome.
The study titled Faking Death to Avoid Male Coercion was published in the science journal Ecology this week. The scientists that worked on this, trying to find their name, Rasim Khalifa, he observed 27 out of 31 female dragonflies attempting to avoid males in this way. In most cases, playing dead appeared to be successful.
All right.
I wonder why. Over clingy dragonflies?
Definitely over clingy.
So why might a female dragonfly be so desperate to avoid males?
Hey, that's the question I asked.
Well, apparently, the sex can be hazardous for the female, and that sex with a male can remove the sperm left inside by a previous mate.
Ah.
So, basically, they're already done.
Got it. So they have a headache, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Or they're married. One of the two. Isn't that right, Andy?
I don't even know what sex is anymore.
Well, if they've already had sex, they better be married. Comedians trick a TV show into booking them as fitness experts, and now they're getting sued.
Aww.
The owners of a Wisconsin TV station are suing two comedians who pranked the morning news by pretending to be fitness experts. Back in November, New York-based comedians Joe Pickett and Nick Pruer appeared as a strongman duo named Chop and Steal on Hello, Wisconsin, a news program in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
That's awesome.
The duo offered a variety of bizarre fitness tips, including tennis racket sword fights, karate chopping sticks,
Oh my god.
and stomping on straw baskets.
Oh.
They're suing Pickett and Pruer for using fake names and materials to fraudulently convince station producers to book them on the show.
See,
That's amazing.
I wish that, like, I totally agree that the station has a right to sue because they lied. But if they would have come to the new station and been like, "Hey, we are two comedians trying to make it, and we want to be the exercise routine," I think that'd be really funny. Just be like, just come up and don't tell the audience what was happening. We've got two experts, and then boop, just come on out.
Now, every time something like this happens, it always seems like someone tries to make it like an experiment or something like that. Like the Fyre Festival, someone was like, maybe this is just a big human experiment. It's like, no, everyone fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was to make a point.
What, the Fyre Festival?
Yeah.
No.
Somebody just fucked up?
Yeah, they fucked up. There was no point.
Well, great.
So one of the comedians said, our prank establishes the point about how easy it is to put forth fake news. No, you just want to fuck around on TV.
Yeah, you just want to fuck around on TV.
This was not a social experiment.
One of you had a real big problem with wicker baskets.
Yeah, and that's fine. It was a funny prank. Like, good for you, but like, you don't have to make it more than it really is. Like, I'm already on board. It was already funny.
It's actually less funny now that you put a name to it. An experiment.
Yeah. What do we got here? Oh, yeah.
You're a sellout.
So, President Donald Trump signed an executive order in January targeting what he called criminal aliens. Immigration and Customs Enforcement unveiled its Victims of Immigration Crime Engagement Office. This includes a hotline for victims of criminal aliens.
I know where you're going.
I'm sure everyone could take a moment to let that sink in. So people are calling about how they've been attacked by real aliens.
That's really awesome.
That's fantastic.
That's really, really awesome.
I love that everything he does, people just troll the shit out of it for the most part.
That's hilarious. I just love that. Criminal aliens. People are calling and talking about E.T.
I've been touched.
And finally, a drunk man was arrested for tackling a parking lot security robot.
Awesome. I would do that too if I was drunk.
Jason Sylvan, who was 41, attacked a crime-fighting K-5 droid in the parking lot of robot manufacturer Nightscope. Wow. That is like the most like villain 90s movie technology company.
What was it called?
Nightscope.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's spelled night like a medieval knight.
Of course.
Let's see. Police say when we arrived, we met with Sylvan as we were speaking with him. He appeared confused, had red glassy eyes, and a strong odor of alcohol emitted from him. One person said, "I think it's a pretty pathetic incident. It shows how spineless the drunk guys in Silicon Valley are because they attack a victim who doesn't have any arms. I don't think it's a fair fight, really. Totally unacceptable."
Parking lot security guard.
Jesus Christ. It's truly a battle for the future of our species. Last year, a Nightscope droid fired the first shot and ran over a toddler in the Stanford Shopping Center parking lot. The child suffered minor injuries to his leg and foot.
Damn.
Well, no wonder he tackled the robot. They're attacking us.
Skynet.
They're alive.
All right, guys. That'll do it for this episode of 3 Hit Combo Podcast.
Sweet.
So remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3 Hit Combo Podcast. Search for us on YouTube, 3 Hit Combo Podcast. Follow us on Twitter, 3 Hit Combo PC, and email us your nudes at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. So for Tam and Andy, this is Matt, signing out.